Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Here you are.
province no longer needs the Hard. Destroying the government forces will prove that.
The bandits are getting rowdy. After all, they are no better than beasts. Let us cut them down!
In using our military might to bring them to heel, we too are like beasts. It's a matter of determining the hunter and the prey.
Turn the tables.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. Chun shall fight by Lord Han Sui's side. Won't let those Han dogs set foot past this point. Hey, you lot are pretty tough. Works for me. That just means there's more fun to be had. What fools leaving their stronghold defenseless. Attack now, without hesitation. Take guard!
Time to act.
Amazing. You are a
The
swift
enemy
and
officer
deadly warrior.
has been defeated.
Sir, the rebels are heading for our main camp!
They took the bait. We will turn back and attack them from behind. On the advance.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Lord Dongzhuo, should we not defend the camp? Jiang Wen is acting as bait. It would be pointless to try to defend it. If it falls, then so be it. If our men are that weak, they deserve to taste defeat.
Their camp will fall easily. Now, attack! To think, the enemy would attack from such a treacherous path. And where the devil is Dongzhuo?
We must continue to defend the key areas. Bring up the rear. Attack!
Well, someone dove head first into the fray. They got my thanks.
So someone went to aid the camp. They should worry more for their own neck.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
There we go. This isn't over.
Time to act.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. My race is run for now. All my might. I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to attack.
I'll leave this area to you.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Turn the tables. Time to act.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've slain the enemy officer. There, we are now equal. Right then, let's go pay them back in full.
officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my
Situation.
The enemy officer has
Don't
been
let up the
defeated.
attack just yet. Secure the remaining bases. Let's go.
Officer has been
I've
defeated.
slain the enemy officer. This territory belongs to Dong Zhuo.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Damn that Dong Zhuo! He used me as a decoy? The cheek, the callous arrogance of it all. He lacks the morality of a great man and basic human compassion. Using others for his own ends without compunction, he truly is a beast.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. They must be good. Let us fight! Looking rough. Let's go. Time to act.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been
Do
defeated.
not complain. All my might.
I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Rush in already!
The hooves of our cavalry shall rout those Han dogs! All units, charge!
You'll find my resolve is even stronger than it was when I rose up in revolt. Come! Have at you!
The enemy officer has been defeated. enemy officer has been defeated.
I've slain the enemy officer!
My apologies, but I must fall back.
Let's go.
Take this! Oh my God! Fight! Got you! With all my might. Let's go!
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Even now, the heavens refuse to offer favor. Retreat! This is not where we are to meet our end. Victory goes to the strong, and defeat to the weak. A simple concept indeed.
Here you are. Here you are.
Here you are.
Just you wait, Louis Boo. You will pay for what you've done!
You're awfully excited, Zhang Fei.
Of course I am! It was my fault that we lost Xiaopei. My failure is what caused all the pain we went through. If that hadn't happened, do you think you would have ever fallen so low?
Perhaps not. But without that fall, we never would have found the courage to rise to even greater heights. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, thank you for believing in me, even at my worst. I have you to thank as well. I could not have made it this far without all of you.
You've changed, brother.
Have I?
Yes. You look like a man of purpose now.
Yeah, you were looking pretty pathetic before.
I don't think he wants to hear that from you.
And you're all just as you've always been. Always there to help me when I need it. I swear, your faith in me will be rewarded. Come! If we stand together as one, we can overcome any enemy!
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool. Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say...
More and more people are losing their families as
Xia Pei is surrounded by so many waterways. Let's begin.
Yes.
Hmm? Yes. Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Listen.
My time has come.
Now go.
Yes.
Yes.
Listen. Now go.
Well then, let us go. It's time to bid farewell to Louis-Bu.
We're going to flood the castle as planned.
It's an ambitious task. We'll have to work quickly, and without any mistakes. But I know we can do this. We advance.
Those pitiful dogs. Only content to attack when the numbers favor them. No matter. I will put them down myself.
The enemy officer has
How
been
did my
defeated.
perfect plan fail?
You're a capable sort, to say the least. Keep that up!
Looking rough.
All my might.
Looking rough. All my might. Draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
One more stepping stone on my path to true light.
Did I think
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The attack on the main gate is weaker than expected.
Let's go.
They must be up to something. If so, they may be aiming for the floodgates. I should ask Lord Zamba to strengthen our defenses there.
You won't get away from me! Archer! Arrows at the ready! Loose!
After my other eye now.
Very well.
It's about time I showed you my gratitude for my left eye.
Quake before me. I behold the greatest
The enemy
warrior
officer
in all
has
the
been
world! It's time to advance.
It's Louis-Bu! So this is what a true warrior looks like! What? Lord Louis-Bu has left the castle? I suppose it was foolish to think we could control him. With him on the loose, the battle here will fall into chaos, leaving any number of chances to turn the tide. This battle isn't decided just yet! I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate, we must find a way to overcome this situation. We have infiltrated the floodgates. Now we can put our plan in motion. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I think
The enemy officer
take care of this all on my own.
is that all you've got? Next warrior! Time to advance.
An improvement at last. But don't let up.
Can't take it anymore. Retreat! Retreat! So weak. Who's my next victim? Start the advance! Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're ready to destroy this dam. On to the next one.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. You're incredible. You know that? Keep doing what you do.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
This appears to be as far as we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat. I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must fall back.
This dam is also ready to be destroyed. Just one left.
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
It's time to advance.
You'll go no further. Our indomitable spirit will allow us to crush you all. Take this.
I'm not exactly sure what happened back there. Better scram for now.
I cannot afford to fall here.
Send here. Gotta be quicker. Do that. The enemy
Dams
officer
have been prepared for
has been
destruction.
defeated.
Ready when you are.
Take this.
Now all that remains is to reach the tower and open the gates. It will be heavily defended.
All my might.
We advance.
I've been waiting for this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight.
To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond.
Things may not end well for us at this rate.
Go together!
Floodgates are opening. The plan is officially underway.
What the? Water?
They've taken the floodgates. They're going to flood the castle.
The castle is overrun. There's no use trying to defend the gates now. This is hopeless. Suppose I'd rather surrender to Lord Cao Cao than die here. Open the gates. Let his men in. I wasn't expecting defectors. We need to rethink our next move. There must be a way.
Bad to worse.
No.
My blade and my will have not been broken yet!
What? The gates have been destroyed? I must get back to the castle now!
All my might. Driving them back. Keep it up. Push on through. I, Zhang Liao, shall fight. Now's our chance.
Gotta be quicker than that. Looking rough.
The enemy officer. I was too weak for the task. As the defeated, I have little choice but to put my life in your hands.
Well done! Most impressive!
I have slain the enemy officer!
Shen Gong, I trust you can handle this. Though even if you are defeated, they will have to face me.
Take this! Lu Bu has chosen to stay deep within the chasm. We should use this time to drive back the enemy and corner him. Officer has been defeated. Sacred Flame protect us. This'll do. The enemy officer has been defeated. Impeccable display. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take all my might. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Sacred Flame protect us. Take this. Let's get serious. I've been waiting for this.
I expected as much.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Cao is as strong as they say. His flooding attack was orchestrated with perfection. As long as we have Lord Louis Bu, we still have hope. Our faith in the mightiest warrior who ever lived will see us through this battle.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. With all my might. Take this. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my cunning, here I am.
Just you watch, Lord Louis Boo. I'm not done yet! Qingong has been defeated? I see. Then have the troops gather on me.
It's time to face Louis Boo. I'm counting on you all. We must prepare for the incoming enemy reinforcements. We will rejoin you once they're taken care of.
So in the end, I am the only one left standing. Still, I am more than enough. All shall kneel before my might. The might of a warrior who stands above all!
Now we can finally pay him back for all that he's done. Let's do this! Time to act. Looking rough. Take this.
His presence alone is almost suffocating. We mustn't falter. We can do this together.
Take this.
What is this? Afraid of losing your life all of a sudden?
It's over. So soon.
All my might. Take this!
Worthy of standing before me, at least.
Take this!
Finally, a battle to get my blood pumping. One of us dies here today. Now you will learn what it means to fight the world's greatest warrior.
Let's go.
Pitiful, like a child flailing their tiny, weak limbs.
What? My strength fails me. Take this! Take this! Take you all out!
Surely you are not spent yet. Now it's my turn.
Let's go!
Have you become desperate? That will have no effect on me.
Got this! Gotta be quicker. Ready up!
despite the embarrassment, I think I'm gonna have to pull back. Let's go. What is this? Let's be serious. Take this! All my might! Time to act. You're finished! No! This'll do. Take this. All my might. Ready yourself. I see it. Take this. All my might. Take this. All my might. You're finished. Turn the tables. Take it. I see it. Let's go. I see it. Take this. All my might. Show you how much we gotta be quicker. Time to act. Prepare yourself, for this is proof of my superiority. Ready yourself. I see it. How boring. I see it. Take this. Got this. Ready yourself. Let's go. You're finished. Gotta be quicker than that. I see it. An opening. Gotta be quicker than that. With all my might. Take this! All my might! You're finished! Turn the tables! Take this! Looking rough. Let's go! Yeah! Bear witness to my power.
attack. Take this. All my might.
You're finished. You're finished.
Gotta be quicker. Take that. The tables turn.
How boring.
Let's go. All my might. Take this. All my might.
You're finished.
Got you. Let's go. Let's go.
Be proud of your strength, for there are so few who can fare this well against me. How could I lose? So you are the one to bring me to my knees.
My apologies for the delay. To put Louis Vu on the back foot like that is no small feat. But he is truly a formidable foe. We will need to work together to defeat him.
Damn pests!
It is done. How would you have me conclude this matter?
That is not for me, but for the court-martials to decide.
And if I were to forgive you,
I fear I must refuse. And there's no need to guide me to the execution grounds. So close. I was so close!
I was taken with Lord Louis Bu's strength. I fought on battlefield after battlefield, hoping I might die a warrior's death at his side. An honor Lord Cao Cao denied me. I hear that it was you who pleaded for my life. What did I do to deserve such cruelty?
The loss of a warrior such as yourself would be a loss to the entire realm, and you will never master true strength after death. It is a goal reached only through life.
Lord Zhenliao, there you are.
Lord Shu Huang.
I had heard that you would serve Lord Xiao Cao, so I came to give you my greetings. I don't believe we've had a chance to speak in peace since I served under Lord Li Jue in Chang'an.
You were in a situation similar to my own, were you not? Lord Shu Huang, if I may ask, how do you serve two lords without any qualms?
Saying I have no qualms would be a lie, but so would denying my wish to pursue my path as a warrior. Even as an enemy, I was astounded by how you fought in Xiaopei. Fighting beside you would truly be a blessing. I can only hope that I may follow in your footsteps as a great warrior. Lord Guan Yu, Lord Zhenliao, I ask you both for your guidance.
So you would follow me just as I followed Lord Louis Bu? Lord Guan Yu, allow me to thank you for asking that my life be spared. For if I had died in Xiaopei, I would not have had the chance to meet a warrior like Lord Shu Huang again.
No thanks are necessary.
What say, the three of us spar to commemorate our gathering here?
A fine idea.
You'll hear no complaint from me. After all, a warrior speaks not with their words, but with their blade.
finally found myself a job. I couldn't be happier about it.
What does peace...
For the sake of Lord Tao Tao's rule.
Even with such an eminent figure.
Everything's gotten so expensive. The doctor gave me some medicine when
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho Tsang. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
Turn the tables.
Shall we provide backup? Onward! To join our allies! Begin the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's give it to them!
Take this! Take this! Take this! Tables turned. Let's go.
Ha! Way to stick it to them! Time for me to let loose! Let's march!
Take this!
You ought to quit charging into things. It's dangerous, you know?
I can see you. Looking rough. Looking rough. With all my might. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Take this! Turn the tables!
See a chance to advance here. Now, onward! Start the advance!
Take this! All my might! Let's go! Take this! All my might! Take this! Gotta be quicker!
Way to stick it to them! No time for me to let loose! Let's march!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! All my might!
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's get serious.
Take this.
Mid-defeat.
See it.
Curtain draws here!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'll go out. The damn rampage stops now!
Take this.
Let's march!
Take this. With all my might. Take this. With all my might. The tables turned. Let's go.
You'll keep me amused, I hope. How's this?
See it. Take that. The enemy officer in even match. Defeated. We must push harder. Turn the tables. I've been waiting for this. Under attack. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might. Take this. All my might. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
What does peace even look like? I sure don't know.
The Yellow Turban surrendered to Lord Cao Cao. Hopefully, this will bring a measure of peace.
Just look at how far we've come. We started out as a bunch of bumpkins from Yo, but now we're great officers, getting audiences with royalty. I don't know what it is about my brothers, but the Emperor and Cao Cao seem to have taken a liking to them. Thinking back on it now, a lot has changed since our early days. The only thing that hasn't changed is me. I wonder if I should start making some changes myself. Well, how about this? I'll be... Lord Zhang-Fei, the brave and wise warrior with temperance enough to never lose himself to drink. Wouldn't that be something? It must be the alcohol talking. Speaking of changes, you're quite different than you were when we first met. But your heart is more or less in the same place. I always feel at ease with you.
Nothing has changed since Dong Chuo's rule. Just what is Cao Cao thinking? Treating His Majesty like this?
Well, he is the one with full control over the court. To him, the Emperor is a mere puppet. His Majesty might not speak ill of him in front of us, but surely he must be displeased.
Or perhaps he is afraid because he is unable to discern Cao Cao's intentions.
Have some respect. His Majesty would never fear a charlatan like him.
Well, I am certain our dear Emperor is pained at all the tyrannical deeds committed in his name. Perhaps we should have forgone Cao Cao and entrusted someone with more prestige, like Yuan Shao.
Ah, but I hear that Liu Bei might also be worthy.
Ah, well met. On patrol, I presume?
It has grown late. Perhaps it would be wise to leave the patrols to the troops and rest.
Speaking of which, we shall do the same. We bid you good night.
What timing? I've just received word that Lord Gongsun Zan was defeated by Lord Yuan Shao at Yijing. I owed a great deal to that man. Lord Gongsun Zan took me under his wing when I was directionless. He even nominated me as a minister of Ping Yuan. This chaos has claimed a dear friend. Is that how it seems? I'm not really sure how I feel about it myself. Lord Gongsun Zan's defeat has given Lord Yuan Shao the 4 provinces north of the river, making his kingdom the most powerful in the land. Conflict with Lord Cao Cao will be unavoidable. History is being written. Great changes are coming to our world. The sadness I should be feeling at the loss of a great friend has been replaced by strange excitement for the future. I have something to discuss with you. Tonight, let us enjoy drinks in the moonlight before feasting together in your room.
We're gonna drive out Cao Cao?
Shh. Not so loud, Zhang-Fei.
But why with the Emperor?
I am not sure of His Majesty's true intentions, but he is clearly not satisfied with the current state of affairs. So, what say the 3 of you?
What can I say? Your mind's already made up, isn't it?
Yeah. Helping all those in need. That's what you set out to do.
Very well. It's good to know I have your trust. I spoke with the Emperor here, and learned how much he is suffering under the current arrangement. I will do what I believe is right, in the way I see fit. If His Majesty is asking for help, then I want to answer the call.
Heh, that's the Liu Bei we all know. Besides, we never plan to just keep taking orders from Cao Cao forever, right?
I have no objections. But how are we going to carry out such a plan? As it stands, We are nothing more than the guests of Lord Cao Cao's. We don't have the soldiers, let alone the support necessary to succeed.
First, we will remove ourselves from Lord Cao Cao's influence and claim some land on which to establish a base. Lord Cao Cao has been talking about attacking Yuan Shu in anticipation of Yuan Shao's forces coming south. That will be our opportunity to leave Shu City. Our destination is in Shu, the castle at Xiapei. With the time we've spent there, I'm sure the people will give us a warm welcome upon our return.
I'm no strategist, but do you really think we should bother with attacking Yuan Shu? If we're just going to turn on Cao Cao anyway, I don't see why we need to keep following his orders.
I understand your thoughts, but we cannot deny that he has helped us on many occasions. I'd like to repay him for that. You do? That's good to hear. I wasn't sure what I would do without your support.
It's just like you to think this way, brother. But that's the part of you we admire most. Stay true to your chosen path. While Liu Bei is away negotiating the alliance with Yuan Shao, it's up to us to defend Xiapei. His family also resides within this castle. Should anything happen, we must be ready to guard it with our lives. Yes, it is a relief to have you here with us. With Cao Cao's forces engaging Yuan Shu's massive army, I can't see the commander himself bringing soldiers our way, but there's reason enough to believe he might send one of his officers. We need to stay vigilant. I am sure Liu Bei and the others will be able to secure the alliance and bring back reinforcements. All we can do is put our faith in them and perform our duty here.
Xiapei is surrounded by so many waterways. If they overflow, the city may...
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing that hasn't changed.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of. Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Sounds like fights are erupting.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like you.
Xia Pei is surrounded by so many waterways. If they overflow...
Greetings. Yes, I've been thinking a bit about Liu Bei and where we might go from here. When he told us that he had found his purpose, when he decided to part ways with Lord Cao Cao to establish a base of our own, I was happy. If we could spare the people of this troubled world even one source of grief, then we sworn brothers would proudly charge into battle. And yet, he still lacked a solid ambition for us to pursue. He would speak of doing great things for the world, but never decided what those great things would be. But then, after fighting Louis Bu, and having that discussion with Lord Cao Cao, something changed. He found some sense of purpose. This could well be the turning point. Will he be able to seize this opportunity to rise? That is why it is more important than ever that we support him, no matter what. That's what I like to hear. We must all work together to help him achieve greatness.
We have a report!
What is it?
Cao Cao's forces are advancing on Xia Pei Castle!
How could this be? What about my brothers?
We have received no word. There are rumors that they have fallen to Cao Cao's forces. Please, sir, your orders!
We must defend the castle at all costs. I'm counting on you to help us make it through this.
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing that hasn't changed.
You there. advance!
We have them beat in numbers and in spirit. Do not fear, Guan Yu. Bring this castle down around them.
Behind me lies Liu Bei's home. Oh, gotta be quicker. I should defend it with my life, if need be. This should do it. I won't let you or anyone else lay a hand on my brother's stronghold. Boys family.
The enemy officer.
Enemies already defeated the castle.
The enemy officer.
We have to hurry and drive them out.
Defeated.
Any who invade our stronghold will be met with our blades. Good work, everyone. All the foes who entered the castle have fled.
Don't allow the enemy even a shred of hope. Attack them relentlessly.
How are there still so many of them? I'm counting on you. Let us divide our efforts to halt the enemy's advance.
The enemy officer
now.
has been defeated.
Oh, well. This is a great help indeed. Allow us to defend the gate.
As long as I'm here, you won't get through. I don't care how many men you have. Now be gone, unless you wish to taste my blade.
So, this is what Guan Yu is like when he's serious. Facing him head-on may be a difficult feat.
He's a capable sort, to say the least. Keep that up!
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look
The enemy
too
officer
good.
has been defeated.
A retreat would be the best option right now.
Are you looking to lead the charge as well? That makes us perfect rivals. Gotta be quicker.
Take this.
Turn the tables.
Take this. All my heart.
See you. Looking rough.
Take that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
No letting up. Press the attack. The enemy will crumble soon enough. Fear not. Push on through. Onward. Have faith in our victory.
Good eye. The enemy officer.
Xiaopei Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces will likely be wary of any attempts to flood it. So, let's test that theory first.
Start the advance.
So the enemy is after the floodgates. Then they'll have to answer to me. Stay in formation.
Take this. Take this.
Rough.
I've been waiting for this. There we go.
Gotta be quicker.
I'll cut down anyone stupid enough to come wandering into our ranks. So,
push
The
things
enemy
back
officer
to even ground?
has been defeated.
Still, got our guard down yet.
The enemy's holding up well considering the difference in strength of our forces. Even so, the resistance cannot last forever.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother. I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
And I thought they'd come marching in with a huge army. Does this mean they're nearly done for?
Let's go.
What just... No. Get me.
Take this.
Oh my God.
This is how you do it!
Able to hold out until now. Still, Cao Cao's forces are no joke.
He's still putting up a fight? Well, I suppose I should have expected as much from the famed Guan Yu. Still, he must be getting quite nervous under these circumstances. Let's take advantage of the situation while he's on the back foot.
It's over. Not done yet. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy formation has changed? Perhaps we could approach the enemy's stronghold now? Might be a trap. Yet, we won't last long at this rate. Let us take this chance to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Advance now!
Now's the time. Let's go.
I'm still needed. That means I must
enemy
fall
officer
back for now.
has been defeated.
Was that move intentional?
This territory,
Or just
the
foolish?
enemy officer has been
I shall
defeated.
retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
Looks like it worked. Now, it's time to put an end to Guan Yu.
With all my might.
Lord Guan Yu, I, Zheng Liao, shall be your opponent.
The enemy
Ready your
officer
weapon.
has been defeated.
I was more than ready for a trap. I'll cleave my way through and bring us that much closer to victory.
With this, we have put Guan Yu in check. Now is our chance to take Xiaopei Castle. Shall we initiate the advance?
If the castle falls, all of this will be for naught. Still, all we can do now is fight the foes before us.
The enemy officer
Believe in your allies
has been defeated.
and in our victory to come.
I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
You are foolish for charging ahead like this. If you were under my command, I would have you executed.
Take this. Right here.
Looking rough.
With all my might.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, gotta be quicker. Gotta be quicker than that.
Let's go. Your efforts truly are impressive. But I
The enemy
cannot
officer
lose.
has
For
been
the sake
defeated.
of Lord Cao Cao. Have I failed somewhere? I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Our strength has started to grow. Let us continue to exercise caution.
I hope you're ready, for we cannot allow an isolated enemy to escape.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
closer! I shall put my all into halting your advance. Here and now! Take this! All my might! Let's end this.
We're going to end this with my own hands. Time to advance!
I never would have thought we'd clash blades. Suppose we won't be raising a cup together anymore.
Take this! But you gotta be quicker.
Yes, the resistance is futile. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
My mission is far from complete. Yet I have no choice but to retreat now.
Let's go.
Take this! Regrettably, I am ill-equipped for this task. I must retreat.
Who knew there was such a tough guy here?
I think
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We broke it through! This is our chance! Onward to victory! So, you're among their ranks. It would make sense why we've had such trouble. The enemy officer
I've had so much fun, but it seems it's about time for me to withdraw.
Bear witness to my power. Take this! Got you! I did not expect.
The enemy officer
I have no choice
has been defeated.
but to retreat.
With all my might.
Take this!
Amazing!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well done! Most impressive! Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! All my might! I see you.
You broke through that encirclement.
All my might.
You really are a dangerous one, Guan Yu. I'm afraid I'll have to take you down.
Our strength decide the outcome of this battle. Ready your weapon!
Let's go then. Looking rough. Let's go. My strength. The enemy officer has been defeated after we held such a great advantage. Careless indeed. Even so, it is futile to struggle against us. You lot have no chance of winning.
All units, assault Xiaopei! We must capture the castle! Post haste!
By the heavens, Lord Cao Cao himself is here. We better retreat for now and bolster the castle's defenses. I won't give in, no matter how many people you throw at me. As long as I draw breath, I, Guan Yu, shall protect the stronghold.
spirit.
Lord Guan Yu! The castle has already fallen. Surrender at once!
Never! I shall fight to my last breath!
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to...
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful.
Ah, there you are.
Lord Cao Cao, I cannot thank you enough for ensuring the safety of Liu Bei's family.
Think nothing of it. More importantly, I have something I want to ask you. Guan Yu, what would you say to an invitation to remain in my service?
What?
Forgive me. It was not my preference to ask him directly. If the proper authority were present, I certainly would have made the request accordingly, but...
I am flattered by the offer, but I will stand by my brother's side for as long as I draw breath.
And what if Liu Bei is no longer of this world?
Lord Cao Cao.
No need to look so grim. I merely asked what if. I will not force you to decide now. Take your time and think it over.
Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. No matter how many losses he suffers, or how weak he becomes. My brother is the only one that can bring salvation to the victims of our troubled times. I truly believe that.
I never expected you to fall back under my influence. I'm glad to see you, Ziluan. Ever since you joined Liu Bei, I was certain we would never get another chance to meet like this. But now, both you and Guan Yu have fallen right into my hands. I can think of no greater gift. I understand how you feel. As a follower of Liu Bei, you must see me as your sworn enemy. But we have yet to hear of Liu Bei's whereabouts. If you left me now, where would you go? In any case, I see no reason to keep you under guard. I promise you will be treated with all the respect a guest is due. It goes without saying that Liu Bei's family will also be well taken care of. I wouldn't dare disrespect your loyalty to him. Get some rest for now, Zluan. May your next journey be fruitful. And hopefully, at my side.
Finally found myself a job. I couldn't be happier about it.
Shall pay is far smaller than the price we shall pay in lost trade if we are defeated.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
Let's go. Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades!
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
All my might. Take this. All my might. Let's go.
Officer has been defeated. Take this. All my might.
This area belongs to us now. This is going great. Keep up the pace and push on forward. Take this.
Keep that up! Has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Comrades! The time has come to show the results of our training! Losing solitude on the battlefield. We must be good. Let us fight!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
That one is the key to
the enemy officer has been defeated.
Pursuit immediately. Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. I guess you want to die.
Take this.
Useless.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Take this. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Let's go. Take this. All my might. Bring them down. Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
More and more people are losing.
I heard 2 important warriors were fighting.
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway?
Well... here you are.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it. I wonder if that's thanks...
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
Things have gotten so much better around. What does peace even...
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
Even with such an eminent family,
let's begin.
Yes.
Yes.
Listen.
My time has come.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baima Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yen Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yen Liang's side.
Gotta be quicker than that.
March forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjin. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target it. Take this. We march at once!
This is the fate of all who oppose me.
Lord Cao Cao's renown makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him.
The enemy officer
with this many of their soldiers
has been
here,
defeated.
Baima should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy for now. We will continue our advance swiftly and silently.
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change
The
their
enemy
strategy.
officer has been defeated.
Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. To begin advancing!
This is our chance. Take the enemy by surprise!
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong! Our victory is imminent!
Rough.
All my might.
Where did I go wrong?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fight me! You think you are skilled enough?
Take this.
We fought our way out of a tight spot. Don't let up now.
There with haste! We're about to storm the enemy!
You've taken the fort at Yenjin? We cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. Quickly, we must reclaim it. Let's start the advance. Time to act. Let's start the advance.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
Here's the resistance is futile.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Let's go.
Take this.
All my might. All my might. All my might.
Cao Cao. Snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why you must be eliminated. To bring peace.
Do not know who you are or from where you hail. You seem to be driven by a strong conviction. Power alone
Is insufficient for a comeback. I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
For the adversary.
Take this!
Yenjin? We cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. Quickly, we must reclaim it.
We shall attack like a surging wave. Make haste with preparations.
Let's start the advance.
Territory acquired.
Let's start the advance.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
Here's the resistance is futile.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Man, I leave the rest up to you.
Power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Let's go. You are just in time. We were about to begin the counterattack.
You are a snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice.
The enemy officer
Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why you must be eliminated. To bring peace.
I do not know who you are or from where you hail. But you seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
Amazing! He cannot succeed. Not without you.
Could it be? No, that's not possible.
That's loose. There must be something I can do.
Better ready. Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to finish.
Turn the tables.
Do it. Time to finish. I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true light.
Let's start the advance.
Got this.
Is this as far as my path is to take me?
Take this.
This territory is sash.
The enemy officer
The sacred
has been defeated.
blood. Those eyes. Yes. You must be.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
Let's start the advance.
I'm afraid I've got no choice but to fall back.
Let's go. You're injured.
Take this! With all my might. Take this! All my might.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
Let's go.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
Behold my power!
I can't hold on much longer.
The enemy officer
need a way through.
has been defeated.
Take this! Worthy adversary indeed!
I don't believe in overexerting oneself. Good luck out there.
Gotta be quicker.
Let's start the advance.
Let's go. Take this. Looking rough. Take this.
underestimated the enemy's force.
Take this! All the way!
An officer? You must be kidding!
Time is right. We should attack now.
You stand in the presence of Yan Liang. I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors. You really think you have what it takes to fight me? You do not lack the skill, it seems. This battle has only just begun.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Invested. How can this be?
We're gonna be quicker than that.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yan Liang has been defeated. Impossible. This cannot be.
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
Send in Wenchou. Attack Yanjin and bring me Cao Cao's head.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanjin. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
Take this!
Things are looking bad, but I refuse to consider this settled.
It's a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
I cannot afford to fall here.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself. I knew I could count on you. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Tails turn.
Let's get serious. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might.
My rule falls to pieces here.
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
Send in Wenchou. Attack Yanjin and bring me Cao Cao's head.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanjin. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
That was much too close. I will forever remember this favor. I cannot afford to fall here. An outstanding show of skill. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms, through and through.
Manage the situation poorly.
It was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
My ambition cannot be stopped.
So, my rule falls to pieces here.
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
Send it, Wenchou. Attack Yanjin and bring me Cao Cao's head.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanjin. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
Let's go. Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
Gotcha! Oh my, that was much too close. I will forever remember this favor. Let's go.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
I cannot.
The enemy officer. Full defeat here. The enemy officer.
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. We have the upper hand.
Keep up the pace.
Take this.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Prepare yourselves.
Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
Let's go.
That was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Take shot. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it all. Why did it have to end like this? What? Wenchou has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth happened? I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wenchou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side. Overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now. This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted.
It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What are you saying, Zuluan? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful. Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on? Or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Zuluan. down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
I heard something's about to happen in Guan.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Zuluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Chuha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. Well, while you've been off fighting, I've been busy myself. Very busy, in fact. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as true. Not many people can read and write. The few
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. Of course, I always will. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. Well, I haven't really decided just yet. That's sad. I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied medicine. Perhaps now is the time. As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet? After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Shuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can. Well... Here you are.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. They say Liu Bei is in Shu City. I wonder if Zhang Fei and the others are all right. Agreed. But only after we get permission from Lord Cao Cao. We accepted his help, so we must thank him properly. And we need to take custody of Liu Bei's family. Once we've settled our affairs here, we'll begin our journey. Does that sound good to you? Then let us return together, back to my brother's side.